Beowulf. Beowulf, can you hear me? Beowulf. We're on. Are we on? Good evening, everybody. I'd like to share a tender moment with you all with a poem I'm about to read. I learnt to read this seriously, age 8. I went to a very fascistic school that wanted me to build an empire. Well, I didn't. But I'd like to recite this poem I learned aged 8. It's called The Burial of Sir John Moore at Corunna. That's Corunna in Spain, Corunna as the Brits, or Coruña if you're in España. Okay. The Burial of Sir John Moore at Corunna. Not a drum was heard, not a funeral note, as his corpse to the rampart we hurried. Not a soldier discharged his farewell shot, o'er the grave where our hero we buried. We buried him darkly at dead of night, the sods with our bayonets turning, by the struggling moonbeams' misty light, and the lantern dimly burning. Have we got something? No useless coffin enclosed his breast, not in sheet nor in shroud we wound him, but he lay like a warrior taking his rest, with his martial cloak around him. Few and short were the prayers we said, and we spoke not a word of sorrow, but we steadfastly gazed on the face of the dead, and we bitterly thought of the morrow. We thought as we hollowed his narrow bed, and smoothed down his lonely pillow, that the foe and the stranger would tread o'er his head, and we far away on the billow. Likely they'll talk of the spirit that's gone, and o'er his cold ashes upbraid him, but little he'll reck if they let him sleep on in the grave where a Briton has laid him. But half of our heavy task was done when the clock struck the hour for retiring, and we heard the distant and random gun that the foe was suddenly firing. Slowly and sadly we laid him down, from the field of his fame fresh and gory. We carved not a line and we grazed not a stone, but we left him alone with his glory. And I learned that aged 8, and I'm bitter because I still don't understand a fucking word.